Hi, everybody. Welcome to Book and Sip. I'm Erica,
I'm Drea.
and we're just going through our June favorites and the breakdown of how we're going to do the book. It's early still for me. I just woke up and I just stole one of the kiddos' juice boxes. This has
I
been really good.
well, I don't know if you're doing better or not is better, but I've got water.
See, at least I have something flavored.
Yes.
I don't care what you say, these little juice boxes are really addicting. Reduce sugar.
Apple and Eve. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Drea did way more books than me. I've been slacking, but in my defense, she has the Libby app where you can listen to books. I tried to read, and that trying to read did not go great this couple of months.
Yes, I have to, yeah. I listen a lot.
See, I need to get onto listening. I need to get
It
onto
allows
listening
me
now.
not to talk to people.
That's what I need to. I can't read more. I have to listen. We're gonna have to get used to it. All right, so here are Drea's reads. I only did two books compared to you.
Really. And this was a small month for me because I think I did like eight.
It's
Um,
I'm telling you.
Black Arts White Craft by Haley Edwards. It's a series. I'm on the fence on whether I recommend. I like it. It's decent, but I don't know. Dragon Rider Academy, AJ Flowers. That's actually a book I actually read um through your Kindle thing. So, that's on Kindle. I recommend. It was good. And they break it into like almost like TV shows. They call it episodes, and they're short little, it's like books within books, but they all go
Okay.
together. Those series
Okay. It
kind
says
of,
the complete collection on there.
yeah, they call them like episodes, and then there's like more after that. But it was pretty good. I don't know. So it was on one of the free that website, like every month or so they have all these free things you can download on Kindles.
Yeah.
Got that book from. And it
Okay.
could be enough for me to sit and read an actual book on a digital thing. So
Yeah.
it's okay. Lore, that was part of my job's book club. And I missed our session to talk about it. I'm sad because it was a very, very intriguing and interesting book.
Hmm.
The Trial of the Sun Queen, I highly recommend. I That book grabbed me from the minute you open that book. I recommend that book. Put that on everybody's read list. Trial of the Sun Queen. Recommend, recommend, recommend.
Okay. Okay.
Um, all of these are just little bitty quick read series. They're very short books, so nothing impressive. The only one I'm going to really talk about is Detective Auntie. So it is, as you can see by the name of the author, which I'm not going to even try to butcher. It is a Middle Eastern, yeah, Middle Eastern writer. She writes about a lot of cultural things within the book, about how the family works and how um you show up for your people when they're in need. And so obviously
Okay.
it's detective, so someone is accused of a crime and she's like the person that says, no, it wasn't my person. My family would never do this. And it was
Right.
a little read. I like when you can come across a book that's like culturally inviting and you learn a little bit
Yes.
about how they interact in their culture.
All right, so now we're on my big. I only read two books, and the first one, I've been reading these series for a while. So I married Dryad. It's actually a whole series. I think it's 12 or 13 books. And it's called the Prime Mating series, where these different women marry different things. The last one I read was I Married a Naga, was a snake man. What's interesting about these books is it is not as smutty as you would think it would be. That's the number one. Number two, each book features a lady of a different ethnicity, and she does talk about her culture.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So the last one was a black lady who was a gymnast. The one I read before that, she was from Thailand and she wanted to get married in the traditional Thailand way. This one, she's Hispanic. So I like that each book is a different culture. The other thing I like, it's not the okay, they were a damsel in distress and they were rescued by this creature. Each of the ladies, they have a full-on career that they are amazing at, and they end up with these creatures because of their career. So with this one, She is a computer hacker that works for the police force, and he is a bounty hunter. And they're both investigating the kidnapping of the smaller dryads, the younger ones, because their flowers in their hair can be used as drugs, but only when they're adolescents. So people have been kidnapping them and using them for drugs. So they're trying to help retrieve the kids in this book, and they
So
end up
once
falling
the
in love.
flowers are cut off, do they like grow back?
They do grow a wag, but it's very painful to cut them off. Yeah, they fall off naturally. They shed naturally, but they're like full on draining them of all their flowers. So this other book, Tim Player, I read the first one, Sunny Disposition. This one, the sports aspect was interesting. It kind of goes through how she plays hockey in college and the women's hockey team is not as funded as the men's hockey team, which I feel like that's a thing with a lot of college sports when it's women and men. So they have like this old beat up weight room set while the guys have this state of the art weight room set with the free drink machine and everything. So it's her trying to get more stuff for the women's. The romance part of it, I did not care for because it just seemed like two people who wanted to bang and was looking for an excuse. So the bet was the guy's a major player, the girl falls in love easily. So the bet was you can't fall in love with me and I will only be with you. And I was like, seems like y'all just really want to smash. And this was the excuse y'all came up with. This ridiculous bet of you can sleep
How
with
do you
whoever you
expect her
want.
not to when you're the only one she's with? Of course, she's gonna fall in love.
He said she's allowed to sleep with whoever she wants. I was like, so she can sleep with other guys, but he cannot sleep with other girls. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the concept behind the whole how we got together was really weird. I was like, I don't care for that concept. I like the first book better. The
Yeah.
first book was a whole lot better. This one was just I didn't care for it. The bet was stupid. Okay. Oh, and Drea brought this up to me. So if you are one of those people who's like, why is the dryad not green? Because Drea brought this up. She said he's not green. True dryads supposed to be green. As they get older, they turn the color of tree trunks of whatever forest they live in. So he is 35 in this, but when he was in his 20s and adolescence, he was green.
Okay.
So as they get older, as they age, they take on the color of the barks of the tree. I was like, oh, okay, so they are green when they're young, and they age and they get darker. All right, so this is the book that we're reading, The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy. The book is shorter than I thought, so I broke it up into 5 chapters a week. So chapters 1 through 5 by August 23rd, chapters 6 through 11 by August 30th, chapters 12 through 16 by September 6th, and chapters 17 through 21 by September 13th. So we should be completely done with the book by September 13th, unless you read ahead.
Like I have a feeling because I don't know if y'all recognize the dates here, but it has been like almost 2 weeks since we finished that other book that Erica has been holding on to that book. I have not even gotten my copy yet. I'm going out today to go do some looking around and see if I want to buy this book. But if not, I'll buy it on either
I will
Apple
say
Book.
the chapter titles have is hilarious to me. If you look at the first chapter,
I'm not
it
convinced Erica hasn't been reading. That's all I'm saying. She wants to evade, but I'm not convinced she hasn't been sneaking ahead of us, people.
you know what?
Let's revolt.
Okay, when you
I
have downtime, if
said,
it helps, I haven't gone past chapter 5.
yeah, see, there we go.
I
Well,
haven't gone past chapter
and
5.
if we're gonna be honest, I don't know if you check these dates here, but the 23rd is a busy day for us. So I don't see
Yes.
us recording on the 23rd.
Or the 20, I could do early 24th.
Yeah, we could probably do early 24th.
Yes. Yes. So we'll have to see what happens with that one. That is the order we're gonna attempt to go in so far. Yeah, I completely forgot. This week is a busy week. Welcome back to school, guys. If you have kiddos, welcome back to school.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Erica looks so wonderful this morning because I just knew she would show up today.
I'm only wonderful from here down.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. The rest of me is a hot mess.
That's, normally your hair is standing on your end. These crazy kids. She's
This is
got stuff.
why
We'll have to have a gap fest. We have promised a lot of things we've never done. We're supposed to have the
we
after
have.
book talk, and then they need to know more about your adventures as the lovely teacher public servant.
Yes, I am a public servant for all y'all's lovely kids. Just lovely.
I'm not any of those things, and there's a reason.
Lovely. Just lovely. This is why I'm trying to be a librarian. To lock myself in there.
Indeed.
All right, guys, make sure you love, follow, and subscribe, and we will hopefully be back next week. We might
We'll be
record at a really weird time, but we will be back. We will be back. Love you guys. Bye.